Welcome back to Airecon 24. I'm here with Mark and we're going to look at Peruke. So there's an interesting story about how the name came about.
Yeah, so when we came up with the game itself, we were looking for a name. So we were lecturers in fine art and critical theory. We used to do a lecture on a French philosopher called Michel de Certeau. Talks about a political tactic called la Peruke, which are the big French wigs. Mm-hmm. So it's about making stuff for yourself in your employer's time without them knowing. So the first 100 games we made using the university's laser cutters without them knowing. So we la Peruked the university.
Perfect. So yeah, really interesting bit there. So tell us a little bit about the game. How does it play?
So this is set up as a 3-player game, but there's enough discs that come in the tin to play with 4 people. Mm-hmm. You can also play 2-player as well. So however many people are playing this, however many rounds there are, so 3 of us would play 3 rounds, add up the score from each round, person with the highest combined score wins. Mm-hmm. So you've got 2 sides to a disc, you've got a vulnerable side or a target and a safe side. So we set them all up unsafe to begin with. And on the first roll of the dice, we can only use the values to make our own ones safe. So I got a 4 and a 5. This player here would get a 1 and a 3. Do you want to do that one or?
Yeah. All right.
So 1, 2, 6. So now we've set the game premise up. I can use the values of these dice to do different things. So with the 3, for example, I could choose to make my own 3 safe. I could choose to make this player's unsafe. This one's already unsafe, so I can take it. So it comes out of the game, so it's 3 points. With the 4, I'll take this person's 4. And with the 2, I'll protect my own 2. So what we do is we keep going round like that. Each player takes their own turn. So the discs eventually get split up. So something like this. So say we've gone around this many times. If I now roll a 2, I take this player's last disc, and so I end the round. Because I'm the one that's ended the round, I keep all of my discs onto my score, and also take anything any other player's left unsafe. Anything they've kept safe goes into their score. So we add those scores up, set them up 1 to 6 again. This player starts the next round, you start the last round, person with the highest combined score wins. So, because you can see I'm probably winning, you 2 in the next round might form a bit of an alliance and target me to stop my score going much higher. So it means you can keep the scores quite even, so it keeps it quite exciting. You can also play this little variant rule with this red dice, which I would encourage. So just decide at the beginning of the game if that's what you're going to do. You're going to play with the red dice rules. If you do, you play in exactly the same way. I can use the 1, the 2 and the 4 separately, or I could add the red dice to another one to make a 6 or a 5. So that becomes quite good in the 2-player game when you're kind of going head to head, because you can start to make kind of tactical decisions.
Yeah, that's a little bit more additional strategy.
And so inside this tin, there's 24 discs. So you can play at 2-player, 3-player, or 4-player.
Brilliant. And obviously there's a few different versions because you've got the different colours of all of it at the moment, and it's all wooden laser cut. Yeah,
we make everything ourselves. So we've got 4 big laser cutters, do everything. The red target editions come about, so we try to get lots of feedback from these sorts of events and various sales that we do. So one of the things was people love taking it travelling with them, and sometimes if they're camping, it can be quite low light conditions. So these sorts of wooden ones don't necessarily that easy to see. So we design these ones that are all toy safe and everything, so it's much easier to kind of differentiate the difference.
Perfect. And where can people find the game if they want to get
hold
of it?
Find them at perukegames.co.uk.
Yep.
You can follow us on all our social media on that. But if you visit the website, it tells you all about how we came up with the game, how we started it, and where we've gone from there.
Brilliant. Well, Matt, thank you for your time today. Obviously, check that out. Check out the link down below, which will lead you straight to these guys' store. And we'll catch you on the next one. Take care.
Thank you.